guys, so I'm back with another how to make cheap clone trooper videos, this time with Commander Cody, a fan favorite of many people. So here I have my custom phase 1 Commander Cody. I did this figure like 7 years ago, but of course the phase 1 version of Cody was released officially by Lego. Of course nowadays it's kind of hard to come by it, and it's a bit expensive on Bricklink. So this was the original figure. All I did is I added a few customizations to it, such as the leg decals, and a little, I glued a antenna, one of these antenna pieces on the shoulder. I cut it up a bit in there, as well as in the visor. I added a little flashlight there, as well as the antenna, and I painted the fin and the visor. So this is just of course, the phase 1 version of it. Lego has not officially done a phase 2 version of Commander Cody. Again, it's a very, very requested figure, but Lego still has yet to do it. So today I will show you how to make a cheap phase 2 Commander Cody in this video. We will go into a Bricklink to see the pieces that you will need, the cheap pieces that you might need. Of course, you can spend more in order to get a more accurate figure. Then again, you don't really need to get an extremely accurate Commander Cody in order to get a cheap one. So I will definitely show you what pieces you will need and how to build it. So of course, just so with the Commander Rex video that I made, the easiest way that you can get a custom Commander phase 2 Cody is just to go out and buy one from Clone Army Customs, or from Minifigs for You. Of course, these figures run for about $30 plus shipping. Not the cheapest way to get them, but definitely an option if you just want to go the easy route and spend those $30 to $40 on getting this figure. But of course, you're here to make a cheap one, a cheap Commander Cody. So one of the first most important pieces that you need to get is the helmet. Commander Cody's phase 2 helmet is pretty unique. My best recommendation would just be to go get the Clone Army Customs printed phase 2 Commander Cody helmet with the orange detailed orange visor, to get the most accurate look. Of course, it just costs $4 plus shipping. This will probably be the most expensive piece that you will need, but it's very worth it. You could also get the Aerolite phase 2 helmet, blank helmet, and paint in all the details. Of course, that's much harder to do. If you're intermediate to professional customizer, I would suggest going by this route, since the helmet costs only $1, so that's a much cheaper option to do. But then again, it's a bit hard to do. My suggestion would be to go with that Clone Army Customs printed helmet. So for the rest of the pieces that you will need, here we have the phase 1 Commander Cody. As we can see, it's a pretty expensive figure nowadays, not so common to get it. This is not my suggestion to get that figure. So the Commander Cody phase 1 Clone Trooper armor piece, you can get that, but it's a bit expensive and rare. So again, I do not suggest you going through that route. You can get the plain white Clone Trooper legs, which go for very, very cheap, a few cents, and just paint in the details. So you could definitely go by that and get those orange arms as well. My suggestion would be to do that. So here's the phase 2 212 Clone Trooper. You could go with those printed legs in order to get that detail. Of course, it's not as accurate, but you could easily get the detail. And those legs aren't that expensive. They just go for let me check, for a few cents here. So you could get those printed legs to get an extra bit of detail. Of course, not as accurate as it should be, but it's better than nothing, right? And again, you could get that also torso and arms. So here's the airborne trooper, and you could also get his legs, which are actually much cheaper. Let me just check. I previously checked here. So these legs go for a few cents, yes, so a bit cheaper there. You could go for that option as well. Again, not the accurate Commander Cody legs, but the colors are those, right? So you could go for that option. Here we have the normal Phase 2 Clone Trooper, which is also a bit of an expensive figure nowadays. So you could also go for that normal torso, this Phase 2 torso, blank Phase 2 torso, or also the Phase 1 torso, and you could paint in the details and swap out those arms with orange arms. Again, those printed Phase 2 legs are quite expensive also, so maybe not the best option. Maybe just get those printed 212 Clone Trooper legs. That would be a better option. There we go, guys. Those will be the pieces that you will need to create your Phase 2 Commander Cody. Of course, you can make it as expensive as you want or as cheap as you want. Depends on your budget and of course your customization skills. Then again, all you have to do if you already bought those, you know, either Airborne Trooper or 212 Clone Trooper legs, you just gotta stick them in, as well as the torso, the Commander Cody torso. Then again, the normal Phase 2 or even Phase 1 Clone Trooper armor, the plain one, you can just paint those orange markings there, either with permanent marker or with paint. Very easy job to do. The arms, I would just suggest to keep them as orange or paint the small details that Commander Cody has on standard white arms. Of course, you could get the visor from Clone Army Customs and paint it orange, or just buy the orange piece. And then again, also if you get the area light helmet, you will have to paint all the Commander Cody details. Of course, Phase 2 Commander Cody has some tricky details, such as the mouthpiece. The mouthpiece has a couple of lines there, so those are pretty tricky to do, as well as the kind of yellow stripes he has on the top part of the helmet. So it will definitely be a lot tougher to do, especially if you are a beginner with customizing. So it would be much easier to just buy the Clone Army Customs printed helmet. That's it. Then again, it's not that expensive. With the legs, then again, if you just keep the white plain legs, you can print out some decals and paste them in there, paper and tape. You can either do that or just take a Sharpie, then again permanent marker, or paint and paint the details. Commander Cody doesn't have a lot of details. You see that the knee pads are orange, and he just has some orange stripes going down the thighs. So it's quite easy to do. And then again, if you want to go a bit more detailed, the shoulder antenna, you can just take one of these pieces or a similar Lego piece, cut it up, make it look like that, paint it, stick it on there, glue it in there with some super glue or another kind of glue. That antenna, again, you can do the same thing you can do with the flashlight there, and customize it, give it a try. Then again, I think the Clone Army Customs visor already has the antenna and this flashlight detail in it, so you don't really need to do much there if you buy that helmet with the visor. So that's it, guys. That's how you create a cheap Phase 2 Commander Cody. You can do the same with Phase 1 Commander Cody if you want it. Then again, as I showed you, the original official Phase 1 Commander Cody, it's a bit expensive, goes around 25 to 30 bucks, so I don't think it's worth it to create a custom figure out of that. Much better if you just buy it from Clone Army Customs or Minifix for you, or just create a custom version of it, a cheap custom version of it, just like the Phase 2 version of it. So that's it, guys. That's how you get and create a cheap Phase 2 or Phase 1 Commander Cody. And as always, guys, remember to subscribe and like the video.